Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Dynamic change in the history of Eternum last night as the forces of Purplexuals expand their syndicate and claim the master fishing port town of Reekwater. KOTT news crews were on the scene in City Hall when combat resolved and the winners were announced. There was a little exuberant post-game chatter about who will see whom next time, but eventually the team settled and the victors took their place upon the steps of City Hall for photo opportunities. KOTT news crews caught up with one of the participants after the fight.
It went great. The synergy within the companies were very good. We have wonderful alliances, and we're finna take more for the people. Stay tuned.
News of the victory spread quickly to the adjoining region of Restless Shore, and local residents were excited to hear about the success of Syndicate forces.
This is great progress for us, and I hope soon we'll take over the whole map.
Turning to the weather, and if I told you it was going to be sunny all day long again, would you believe it? Of course you would. But then those pesky northern cold fronts will cause a 30% chance of invasion along the northern rim. 3 roster submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. First up, the Marauders of Civil Riot assail the Syndicate forces of Searing Void for control of the secondary oil reserves of Cutlass Keys. Civil Riot executing their right of rematch, returning to the Keys in their second attempt to resecure the region. It was Searing Void who last turned away Civil Riot, preventing their return to Great House status before. Will they do it again? Meanwhile, the Syndicate forces of Primordius Virtue attack the Covenant forces of Ancient Templar for ownership of the bear-infested deep forests of Brightwood. Primordius Virtue return to the woods, persistent in their founding responsibilities to the people of Brightwood. On the other hand, Templar forces continue to prioritize funds for their pipeline project, forcing church construction delays indefinitely. Then, the Covenant forces of Hex 2.0 assault the Marauders of the Resurgent for Crown and Kingdom of the Monarch's Bluff. Hex 2.0 change up their strategy and head out west in their attempt to secure a region rich in recruitment opportunities. The Resurgent Empire controls the trade routes along the southern peninsula. They're not going to allow pipeline development to cut into their profit. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.